Stop listening to the people who say crypto is dead. Now, I'm going to drop some truth on you. HBAR is, in my opinion, one of the best projects to be looking into right now. And I know what you're thinking. Why HBAR? Because while everyone's distracted by the big names, HBAR is quietly retesting a major support level. This is the part where you need to check the charts. When the relative strength index, or RSI, gets low, it's like a car's engine. It's been running hot, but now it's cooled off and it's primed and ready to go full throttle. Now, the average crypto RSI is at 46. It's almost oversold territory. This is your cue. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments, and I will give you a heart. Speaking of cues, before we go deeper, if you're here to win, not just watch, hit that like button. It's the best way to tell me you want more of this unfiltered, deep dive content. So on the weekly chart, I'm watching a key price level around 25 cents. This is a major high we're retesting. It's a key psychological level. Think of it like a baseball player who's in a slump, he's still a Hall of Famer, but he needs to get a hit to get his confidence back. That's what this price level is for HBAR. But wait, charts only tell half the story. The real secret to HBAR's future isn't on a price chart, it's hidden in the ecosystem itself. If you want to see what a 100x could truly look like, I've got a video you need to watch right after this. It's called "The HBAR Ecosystem Will 100x in 2025." Because once you see what's coming, the chart will make perfect sense. Just click the link in the top right corner. Now back to the chart, I still think we could see a little more pain before the weekly close. My ultimate buy zone, the spot I'm looking at, is around 16.5 to 19.5 cents. This is where we should form a solid floor, a bedrock that we can build on. This isn't just about a downtrend, it's about a retesting phase. We've been in a downtrend for 231 days now. It's been brutal, and I get it. I know how frustrating it is. Hey, a quick reality check for a second. If you're loving this, but you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I'm telling you, this is the kind of info that can change your life. Make sure you're on the team, hit that subscribe button right now. But here's the cold hard truth that most crypto YouTubers won't tell you. Technical analysis is only half the battle. A project needs a catalyst, a spark. And this is where we get into some huge Hedera HBAR news. A big one dropped recently that has everyone talking. Robinhood, with its 1.2 million followers, just posted about HBAR being listed on their platform. Think about that. That's a massive wave of exposure to new money, new investors. But a listing isn't enough to make a project moon. There's a major roadblock that just hit the HBAR ETF, and this delay could be the very thing that makes or breaks the next rally. Listen up, because this is where the plot thickens. The SEC just delayed the decision on the Canary Hedera HBAR spot ETF. And that's a bummer, right? It feels like a setback. But here's the hidden opportunity. A 90% chance of approval by the final deadline of November 11th. This delay is like a slingshot getting pulled back. The longer it gets pulled, the harder it's going to hit. And a spot ETF for HBAR is the key. Think of it like this. A futures ETF is like betting on a horse to win, but a spot ETF is actually buying a piece of the horse itself. It drives real demand. Hey, real quick, if this is all making sense, show me some love. Give this video a quick thumbs up. It really helps the channel and tells me to keep digging up this kind of gold for you. But while the government is dragging its feet, the real players are making moves. Hedera is about to step onto the world stage at a massive event called Sibos. They're going to be talking about stablecoins, CBDCs, AI, and tokenization. All the things that will shape the future of finance. They're not going to this party alone either. A $100 million funding pool called Thrive Protocol just unleashed 4 new projects on Hedera that are about to solve some of the biggest problems in Web3. This is the real story behind HBAR's unstoppable momentum. But what are these projects, and how do they actually add value to your investment? Now I'm going to break down each one of these projects because this is the real tangible utility that drives a price from cents to dollars. The first one is called Grow Fitter. What if your workout could literally make you money? Well, Grow Fitter is doing exactly that. It's an AI-powered health rewards platform that turns your everyday movement into rewards from big brands like Puma, Amazon, and Philips. It's like a Fitbit that actually pays you. This is how you attract millions of mainstream users, by giving them something they already understand and then rewarding them with real-world assets. But that's just the beginning. The next project is called Daemons, and it's creating a Web3 Pokemon moment with AI-powered digital companions. This is where your crypto wallet becomes the foundation for a personalized pet that evolves with you. Think of it like a Tamagotchi for your digital identity. It analyzes your on-chain activity to create a completely custom pet that you can battle and grow. Hedera's fast transactions and low fees are perfect for this because nobody wants a game that freezes up. I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're on the fence about whether to get into crypto, this is the stuff that should make you a believer. This isn't just a bunch of code, it's tangible, real-world utility that's going to bring millions of people into the space. And every single one of those transactions drives value back to HBAR. It's that simple. Now, if you haven't yet, do me a solid. Click that like button. We're on a mission to get the word out, and every click helps. Next up, we've got Bet, which is a fully on-chain sports book. Think of it as a decentralized casino that puts the power back in your hands. No signups, no deposits, and no waiting for withdrawals. It's a completely trustless betting experience where wagers settle instantly. I'm shocked nobody has done this before. This is a massive market, and Hedera's speed and reliability make it the ideal network for this kind of application. But what good is a rapidly expanding ecosystem without security? That's where the fourth project, Chain Patrol, comes in. Chain Patrol serves as a security backbone, protecting the entire Hedera ecosystem from sophisticated Web3 threats. It uses AI to detect and neutralize phishing websites, fake domains, and malicious activities within minutes. This is crucial for maintaining trust and safety. As an investor, you want to know that your assets are protected. Chain Patrol is the guardian of the network. Now I'm just gonna stop for a second here. Do you see what's happening? These aren't just random projects. They represent fitness, gaming, sports betting, and security. They are solving real-world problems. This is the definition of adoption, and it's why HBAR is primed for a major move. We're not talking about a future promise anymore. We're talking about real-world value being created right now. Hey, you still with me? Good, because if you're not subscribed, you might be missing out on the next big update. Just a quick reminder to hit that button. So we've got a price floor forming, we have a major ETF deadline looming, and we have a rapidly expanding ecosystem with real-world utility. Any one of these things could be a catalyst, but what happens when you put them all together? The answer is simple: a perfect storm. We've seen this before. Back in 2020 and 2021, altcoins got absolutely crushed right before the biggest rally we've ever seen. A lot of people got wiped out. But those who understood the pattern, the deep downtrend, the sideways movement, the feeling of despair, they were the ones who held on. And they were the ones who won big. This isn't just history, it's a playbook. And the final piece of the puzzle is, I get it, you're tired of hearing about this being the bottom, but charts don't lie. Look at the 1 week view. We just broke down through the moving average. The last time that happened was in mid-June. And from that point, we saw a massive rebound. That's a repeatable pattern. It's not a coincidence. What we're watching for now is what we call bullish divergence. It's where the RSI starts to rally to the upside before the big move happens. Last time that happened was in November. The RSI started to spike, but the price action wasn't there yet. And then, out of nowhere, the chart went absolutely crazy. That's what we're watching for right now. The moment that we see that bullish divergence on the HBAR chart, you'll know that the rally is about to begin. It's the final signal you've been waiting for. The truth is, this is an opportunity, not a time to complain about the price. I understand it's frustrating, but this is the moment you've been waiting for. This is where you get to lock in some of these top tier projects at a massive discount. And I'm telling you, HBAR is at the top of that list. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got value out of it, make sure you do me a solid and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping content like this all the time, and you don't want to miss a thing. You've seen the data, you know the charts, you've heard about the FOMC meeting, the ETF deadline, and the incredible new projects building on the Hedera network. All of these separate events aren't random, they're all converging into a single, unstoppable force. We are witnessing an explosion of adoption for Hedera. The ecosystem around HBAR is on fire right now. This is going to lead to more demand than we've ever seen in the past. It's the moment when all that patience, all that frustration, and all that grinding in the downtrend finally pays off. This is where your courage is rewarded. This is where you get to look back at the chart and say, I saw it, I knew it, and I got in. Look at this chart. We're on the precipice. We're right there. The pain is almost over, and the rewards are about to be massive. You don't want to be the person who sold at the bottom. You want to be the person who looked at the market, saw the opportunity, and took a calculated risk. That's the difference between watching the money train and being on it. And remember that HBAR ETF we talked about? When that thing gets approved, it's not going to just be a blip on the radar. It's going to send a shockwave through the entire market. Institutions, big money, pensions, they're all waiting for that green light. And when they get it, the demand for HBAR is going to go through the roof. Stop listening to the people who say crypto is dead. Focus on the facts. The ecosystem is expanding. The price is finding its floor. The adoption is happening. Everything you need to know about the future of HBAR is right here, and your patience is about to pay off in a very big way. Now, if you got value from this, do me a favor, just one last time. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. It's the best way to help me reach more people who need to hear this message. And if you're not subscribed, what's a couple of seconds of your time for content that could change your financial future? Now that you understand why HBAR is about to move, you need to see this next video where I break down the exact price targets for the next rally. So go check out this video right here, and I'll see you on the next one.